Never got in trouble. As me growing up, my people taught me right from wrong, and I knew right from wrong. I wanted to get everybody that's doing bad off the streets, and everybody that's doing good or trying to do good, you know. Like, even if somebody do mess up, they still deserve a chance. One day I was at practice, they had a man running, and somebody hopped out the car and hit him buku times with a gun. I don't even know what type, but it had to be some type of fast gun. He hit him buku times and left him right there inside the church. I was 12 years old at practice. My mom is deceased, and I stay with my father and my two brothers. But we actually get along together good. We just one good, happy family. Even though with the loss we had took, we still know how to stick together.
How old were you when you lost your mom?
Around 12 years old, 12 or 13. I don't really like to talk about it too much, but she had gotten into like a little car accident or something. But I really don't like to think about it too much.
When his mom had passed away, he was rebellious. He fought, but my son never got in trouble, and he maintained his grades until her death. And after she passed away, he still was maintaining his grades. Now, once he went to high school, that's when things started going like further down with spiral or whatever.
Lately, it just feel like everything been going south for me. I don't know why. First the situation with my mama, then I go to jail, like everything just happening all in one, like I'm just wondering why me though. We had just came from football practice that same day. We just riding our bikes in the neighborhood. Next thing we know, the police just riding with no lights on. It just felt like the wrong place at the wrong time. You know they looking for somebody. They came, got us, and was like, they charging us with 2 accounts of armed robbery. He was telling me, if you tell me with a gun, I'm gonna make some type of deal. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. He searched me, I ain't had nothing on me.
So you're saying that they got you for something you didn't do.
Exactly.
So did you rob them?
No man.
Okay. You take them off. Info was northbound 167. Right. Any taken case on that or contact an emergency focus. Hey, police, Canaan. Just keep them leads.
Our current district attorney sends virtually everything that can be tried in adult court comes to adult court. And so this has been a definite policy change with this district attorney's office. The thing is, there's nothing that says we're going to be safer with all these transfers. And you're pulling out young men and young women from their communities who probably could, with a little help, do better, be better. I've always believed you're better than the worst thing you've ever done. And it seems as though that sort of philosophy just has no traction in the current policy.
I think you have to start from the proposition that yes, every life is worthwhile, every life is worth taking a chance. However, you still have to accept the punishment. I mean, you still have to take the time for the crime that you did, but that doesn't mean that you can't come out and eventually be successful. It's just not a knee jerk that I'm going to transfer him just because he committed a statutory offense which allows a transfer. It's one that you just have to look at. And, again, it's not an easy decision to make, but it's one that we don't want it to be easy. We want it to be difficult. I can see people grouping armed robberies or attempt murders into this is a very bad offense because it's one step close to a murder, and this is one that we may need to transfer.
I'm not out here thinking everybody's innocent. I'm not that lawyer. Josh's case is different. There are certain cases that are morally reprehensible than armed robbery, rape, murder. I can understand those cases in juveniles being tried as adults. But shaky armed robberies, I have a very serious problem with the district attorney's office transferring those cases into adult criminal district court based solely on the fact that the sentencing guidelines, the mandatory minimums are in place in adult criminal district court, whereas they are not in juvenile court. Josh is looking at a minimum of 10 years in custody of Louisiana State Penitentiary and a maximum of 99 years. So if he's convicted, that's the sentencing range. There's no getting around it. 10 to 99, that's it.
And that's when they called me and said they're gonna do a 305 and they're gonna transfer from a juvenile court to a parish prison. And that's when I knew it was serious.
When you go to OPP, it's like you on your own. Just me being in jail, period, like there's not nowhere I never thought I was gonna be at. I don't know, I really can't explain it. It's just not somewhere no one would want to be at.
What did you miss the most while you were in there?
My family, my brothers and my dad. That's all I was thinking about when I was in there. Coming home to them.
Football?
Football too. I was actually doing push-ups every day while I was in there. Just thinking about this football season coming up. I plan on going to college for law, but I still want to play football at the same time.
Come on, Big B!
Like, I want to be a football player first, don't get me wrong, but everybody not made to be an athlete. Everybody not made to meant to go to the pros. So if I can't make it to football, then be a lawyer.
What do you love about football, Josh?
Everything. It's just my passion.
Right now, Josh is focused on his football and his schoolwork. It's all he talks about every time I'm around him is football and school. If you put a 16-year-old kid or 17-year-old kid in Angola, I mean, he's not going to get out and be rehabilitated. You know, if he spends 10 years in Angola, when he's 27 years old, or when he gets out when he's 28 years old, you know, the chances of him going on and being a contributing member of society are very, very slim.
I don't want my son to do a year in jail. I don't want him to do a day in jail. Especially a penitentiary or a parish prison, not for a juvenile. No, no.
I'm full. We in the trial stages, but it's still pushing it back. I think they're gonna have motions to set it back or something.
Drug test?
Yes.
Do you have a drug test every time you go?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever failed a drug test?
Yes.
When was the last time you failed the drug test?
I don't know, probably like, I don't know. Not recently though.
Are you gonna fail it tomorrow?
I don't really know what's going to happen today. I just know we're going to court. And that's all I know, really. It's like whatever happens, happens.